All right, so we're going to finish, right? Okay. All right. Let me move this out the way. You got the creeper bruise. I see you. Okay. Let me finish. All right, so we in the rest of Esther chapter 15, reading verse 5. And she was running to the perfection of her beauty, and her countenance was cheerful and very admirable. But her heart was in anguish for fear. Then having passed through all the doors, she stood before the king, who sat upon his royal throne and was clothed with all the robes. Where are you going at? With all the robes, sit down, of her majesty, all glittering with gold and precious stones. And he was very dreadful, right? Wow. So look at this. Now you can look at that picture of Xerxes in the movies, right? He says, then having passed through all the doors and stood before the king, who sat upon his royal throne and was clothed with all his robes of majesty, all glittering with gold and precious stones, and he was very dreadful. Very dreadful. Okay? I'm in chapter 15 in Apocrypha, verse 7. You want to finish reading that? Shalom, shalom. I don't know what happened to the broadcast, or the internet is bugging out on YouTube, and I think we get to the 3-hour mark on Facebook, they shut you down. All right? All right. I'm there. I think it's tripping, man. Huh?
No, it's the connection turns off.
Let me finish. I don't care. Let me finish. I don't care. Shalom, shalom, everybody. Shalom. All right, we finished in Esther in chapter 15 and verse 7. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bring it out.
Then lifting up his countenance was shone with majesty. He looked very fiercely upon her.
So this Persian king, Xerxes, was looking dreadful. He looked fiercely upon her. Go ahead.
And the queen fell down and was pale and fainted.
See, this is what they don't show in the Bible version. They made it seem like she just walked upon the king and he just gave her a scepter, was like, yeah, baby, right? But the law is nobody could go before the king without his permission or they die. So it was not that you just walked up on the king and you felt good about. You had to be damn shook to death. That's what she said, I'm going to perish if I perish for going before the king. Right? So in the Bible, they done took these things out to make it seem, right? It's a love story. Right? And that's how we can sit there and say that in certain things in the scriptures, there's mistranslation, interpretation, because they took things out. See that? And they add and create certain scenarios. Because we're reading the true scenario here in the rest of Esther that they put in the Apocrypha, which means hidden books. So what makes you think that it's not certain scenarios in the translation, in the King James, that's put in there to set a certain narrative which is more peaceable to the, I'm about to go into the enemies. And that's not just in this story, but there's other stories. Yeah.
And the queen fell down and was pale and fainted.
What did she do?
She fell down and she was pale and fainted, and bowed herself upon the head of the maid that went before her.
So this man was looking so dreadful, so fierce. This man is Xerxes in the movies, right? That's how he looked. The gold and everything, right? Yeah.
Then the Most High changed the spirit of the king into mildness.
Most High changed his spirit, right? Changed him. Yeah.
Who in a fear leaped from his throne and took her in his arms.
That man leaped from the throne. to go get his worlds. Yeah.
So she came to herself again and comforted her with loving words and said unto her.
That man Zersky turned into damn Romeo. Baby face. Stop with the commentary. Go ahead.
And said unto her, Esther, what is the matter?
What is the matter, baby? What happened? You all right? Yeah.
I am thy brother. Be of good cheer.
Come on, I'm your brother. This nigga, you're a damn heathen. She hate his vow. You ain't reading chapter 14? Oh, you ain't read that, huh? Huh? She hate his vow. Yeah.
Be of good cheer. Thou shalt not die, though our commandment be general. Come near.
Right, though our commandment be general, I'm not going to kill you, baby. Baby, I love you. Yeah.
And laid it upon her neck.
What verse you in?
11, going to 12.
Yeah.
And embraced her, she said, Speak unto me. Then says she unto him, I saw thee, my Lord, as an angel of God.
You know damn well she lies. She just says he hate his uncircumcised damn rod. Okay? She says he hate that nigga uncircumcised rod, the crown, don't want to eat at the table with him, don't want to do a damn thing with his ass. She just hate the damn being a queen and every damn thing, right? But some of you sisters would love to be the queen of Babylon, okay? See what I'm saying? So she just gassy, she working this nigga. She working him, okay? You ready to go to sleep? Look like you are. Yeah.
And my heart was troubled for fear of thy majesty.
Yeah.
For wonderful art thou.
That nigga look like the devil. Go ahead.
Thou, Lord, and thy countenance is full of grace.
Mm-hmm.
And as she was speaking, she fell down for faintness.
So now she playing a role. She is playing a role, boy. She working his ass. You see what I'm saying? This is what all women supposed to be doing in this captivity. You're supposed to be working these goddamn heathens. Telling them everything they want to hear, all to bring all the spoils back to thy one. Huh? See what I'm saying? You're supposed to be up there spoiling them. Did not Judah told you in the book of Judah that all the men looked at the nation of Israel and said, man, what nation that got such beautiful women could go around and deceive the whole world? We got to kill all these niggas. Okay? See that? Same thing with Sarah. They wanted Sarah. All these different things you read these stories, man. See what I'm saying? They want our women. Okay, and now women's supposed to spoil you these damn heathens because they desire is loud. And you're supposed to give them thy kwabah, either. You're supposed to be working them. Get them niggas gassed up, drinking wine, chop his damn head off like Judah. Wow! Shalom loud. Okay? Working this nigga right here too. Okay? Yeah.
The king was troubled, and all his servants comforted.
So now you look at that woman, she fainted and every damn thing, and all he was like, "What's going on, baby? Baby, 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 baby." That thing was the baby words. Okay. So now when you go back to the Bible, and now we can see from the point where he asks her what the petition is. Verse 3.
Verse 3.
Yeah, it'll be starting with Esther 5 and 3, because it already mentioned that he gave her the scepter, right? Verse 2 said, it was so when the king saw Esther, the queen, standing in the court, that she obtained favor in his sight, and the king held out to Esther the golden scepter that was in his hand. So Esther drew up near and touched the top of the scepter. But the whole story don't have none of the fearful stuff, none of the other stuff that was going on. They just made it seem like she just walked up there and it was just, here I am, baby. And he just, here you go. No, it didn't go like that. They put it in the pocket for the hidest the truth from thou. Okay, so start with 3.
Then said the king unto her, what wilt thou, Queen Esther?
Right, because now he trying to, she working them. She done worked them. Go ahead.
And what is thy request? It shall be even given thee to the half of the kingdom.
There you go, black woman. Half. See, you want to get half of your man stuff. You're supposed to get half of the damn heathen stuff. Okay? You don't get half of your man's stuff. The man owns your stuff. You his possession. Your possession belongs to him. So you got it backwards. See what I'm saying? That's what the heathen do. You don't get the half of it. They heathen. See what I'm saying? See, this nigga said, listen, the Most High, that nigga Hawk smash finished. I'll give you half of the words. To an Israelite. Huh? They want our women so bad. You got Benjamin get offered up half. You had Manasseh with Judith. You know what I'm saying? They be wanting our women, boy. But you women all on Instagram with all your goodies out for everybody else. And you only thing you using it for to damn be a stumbling block for your man. Okay? Go ahead.
Esther answered, if it seem good unto the king, let the king and Haman come this day unto the banquet that I have prepared for him.
Mm-hmm.
Then the king said, cause Haman to make haste, that he may do as Esther hath said. Mm-hmm. So the king and Haman came to the banquet that Esther had prepared.
Right.
And the king said unto Esther at the banquet of wine, what is thy petition? And it shall be granted thee. And what is thy request? Even to the half of the kingdom it shall be performed.
So in verse 4, Esther asked, if it seems good unto thee, let the king and Haman come this day unto the banquet that I prepare for him. Then the king said, cause Haman to make haste, that you may go as Esther have said. So the king and Haman came to the banquet that Esther had prepared. Verse 6, and the king said unto Esther at the banquet of wine, they stay drinking, turning up. What is thy petition? And it shall be granted thee. And what is thy request? Even to the half of the kingdom it shall be performed. Woo! Then answered Esther and said, my petition and my request is what? Read 8.
If I have found favor in the sight of the king, and if it please the king to grant my petition and to perform my request, let the king and Haman come to the banquet that I shall prepare for them, and I will do tomorrow as the king hath said. Mm-hmm. Then went Haman forth that day joyful and with a glad heart. But when Haman saw Mordecai in the king's gate, that he stood not up nor moved for him, he was full of indignation against Mordecai.
Mordecai still wasn't bowing out of this nigga. Like, I'm not bowing to your blood clot, man. Bomberas clad. Yeah.
Nevertheless, Haman refrained himself. And when he came home, he sent and called for his friends, and Zeresh, his wife.
Yeah.
And Haman told them of the glory of his riches and the multitude of his children and all the things wherein the king had promoted him, and how he had advanced him above the princes and servants of the king. Haman said, moreover, Esther the queen did let no man come in with the king until the banquet that she had prepared but myself. And tomorrow am I invited unto her also with the king.
Boy, he feeling good, boy. He just know he in there like swimwear. He don't know the Most High lining his ass up. Esther lining him up. His ass about to be hawk smashed. Okay? I don't know why this thing is not connected to the internet. This thing got me tight. All right? Go ahead.
Yet all the availeth me not. Mm-hmm. So long as I see Mordecai, the Jew, sitting at the king's gate.
Then hate Mordecai. He hate him. Go ahead.
Then said Zeresh, his wife, and all his friends unto him, let a gallows be made of 50 cubits high.
So this nigga, he plotting. Boy, he ready to take this nigga out off the planet.
And tomorrow speak thou unto the king that Mordecai may be hanged thereon. Then go thou in merrily with the king unto the banquet. And the thing pleased Haman, and he caused the gallows to be made.
So this nigga, he think he set somebody up. You know what I'm saying? I go with that scripture in Psalms. He digged the pit and digged it and fallen in the pit which he made. Right? Thy own mischief shall return upon thy own head. See what I'm saying? And then she said that he was mischievous. Right? See what I'm saying? See how the Most High line your ass up, man? See what I'm saying? Always, if you have faith in the Most High, you deal with them heathens. He would deal with them. All right? Go ahead. Oh, we in a different one? All right. All right, so the scripture I was quoting in Psalm 7 and 15, he said he digged a pit and digged it and is falling into the pit which he made, right? His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing should come down upon his own pate. Wasn't he not trying to be violent against us? I will praise him also according to, also that was it on that. So he about to bring judgment upon this nigga. He think he about to get this damn devil, this Edomite Haman, he about to get Hawk smashed. Hawk smashed. Okay. So now let's read. We in verse 6 now, right? Chapter 6, right? So read chapter 6.
Esther chapter 6, verse 1. On that night could not the king sleep, and he commanded to bring the book of records of the chronicles, and they were read before the king. And it was found written that Mordecai had told of Bigthana.
Now the Most High working, the Most High working now, the Most High working now. He's working.
Mordecai had told of Bigthana and Teresh, two of the king's chamberlains, the keepers of the door, who sought to lay hand on the king Xerxes. And the king said, what honor and dignity hath been done to Mordecai for this? Then said the king's servant that minister unto him, there is nothing done for him.
Right. So now the Most High got him to be thinking about, some things, and now he comes to light about Brother Mordecai. Shalom, Shah Yaquatah. One young, we're reading about you, man. Benjamin. Yeah, man. Good.
Verse 4, and the king said, who is in the court? Now Haman was come into the outward court of the king's house to speak unto the king to hang Mordecai on the gallows that he had prepared for him. And the king's servant said unto him, behold, Haman standeth in the court. And the king said, let him come in. So Haman came in, and the king said unto him, what shall be done unto the man whom the king delighteth to honor?
Here's the lineup. Set his ass up. Read 4 again, please. To line his ass up.
And the king said, who is in the court? Now Haman was come into the outward court of the king's house to speak unto the king to hang Mordecai on the gallows that he had prepared for him.
So now he coming to get Mordecai. He ready, boy. He ready to finish them. Yeah. Yeah, verse 5, yep.
And the king's servant said unto him, behold, Haman standeth in the court. And the king said, let him come in. So Haman came in, and the king said unto him, what shall be done unto the man whom the king delighteth to honor? Now Haman thought in his heart, to whom would the king delight to do honor more than to myself?
Right.
That's the mark I'm going to show you.
Okay, yeah, so, yeah, he feeling himself. You wanted to, praise better than me, king. King. Yeah.
And Haman answered the king, for the man whom the king delighteth to honor, let the royal apparel.
So this nigga, this damn devil, he just know he talking about him. Boy, he is souped up like a mother. To mock his ass, boy. He talking about his damn red ass. Oh, man. So that, yeah, that's why I said, now having thought in his heart, to whom will the king delight to do honor more than myself? He feeling himself, yeah. Let me speak up for me as well. Let's go.
Let the royal apparel be brought, which the king uses to wear.
Thank you, yeah.
And the awards that the king runs.
Yeah, he wanted to be the king. This nigga want his apparel. He want to ride on his horse. Yeah.
And the crown royal, which is set upon his head.
Crown royal, you want the damn, he want to be the king. He taking everything from the damn king. What the hell? Yeah.
And let the apparel and horse be delivered to the hand of one of the king's most noble princes.
Oh, most noble princes. Yeah. Let's see what's going on. Read.
That they may array the man withal whom the king delighteth to honor, and bring him on horseback.
Bring him on what?
Street